So, hi guys, my name is Grace, and this reading will be about why you are so attractive and how to utilize this attractiveness. You know, okay, so I have four cards here. This will be card number one, card number two, card number three, and card number four. Okay, so just pick your card now, and I'll start with the reading. Okay, so for the people who picked card number one, why are you so attractive? So I have here gut instincts. I just feel like you're just this kind of people with a silent strength. You enter a room and you're an empath. You already sense, you already see, you already feel. But I feel like it's more feeling than actually seeing the energies around you. More often than not, your gut instincts. I feel like it's actually most of the time your gut instincts are right, but actually not all the time. Maybe there were a time where you're not really trusting yourself, so you're not really trusting your gut instincts, your own intuition. But it's saying that for you guys who picked this card number one, you're very powerful, and you just have to have confidence within your own self to be able to utilize this attractiveness. That's what makes you very attractive. People are like magnetized to you because of this, like almost like a regal. I will not be surprised if you have like a life path 9 or a 7, maybe a 6 too, but more like a life path 9 with this one. You enter a room and you already like command. If that makes sense, like people assume you're the leader, and yeah, even though you're some of you will probably be lacking confidence. So I have in the Knight of Swords. You're very intelligent. You don't you I feel like once you if you have learned to trust your own instincts, you just act upon it, and it might look like to other people that you're not thinking, but you're actually a very intelligent person. There's this like cool charm about you, but at the same time, even though people sense you as a leader, you're very stable and you're very grounded with this Page of Pentacles here. I feel like for me, this Knight of Pentacles are like two opposites to me. Like with the Knight of Swords here, it's like someone who just rushes through things, but what people don't know that is they're just acting upon instincts. But then this someone doesn't take action. For me, the Page of Pentacles have so much ideas but does not take action right away because they're waiting for the right time. So I feel like balancing those traits. You probably have those two traits. Well, Page of Pentacles, like how she's so grounded and she's just feeling the ground, like with the sensing here. People might think you just rush through things, and people will admire that. Just follow your instincts. But then what people don't know is that you really did plan everything, like in your head, like you've already thought about it, and you're just waiting. It's like when you want to act upon something, you're just waiting for um, the nudge, the sign from the universe, and you'll do it. See, it's very similar with this snail space. Slow down, grounding, listen. Maybe if you're in too much into this Knight of Swords energy, maybe sometimes it's just reminding you to slow down with this one. Listen for the heartbeat of the earth. Very similar with this one. And subtle energies. Very grounded. I mean, you don't have to be, I feel like you'll be really good with career because you're a very grounded person and very hardworking person, and that's what makes you attractive. How you're gonna utilize this and use this um, attractiveness? I have here the Master of Swords. So for me, this is like someone that, because with the runes here, it like tells me you might be interested in like this kind of things, esoteric, divination. Um, you have like this natural instincts and you're an empath. You most likely be a light worker. You just have a very calming energy, and people are attracted to you because of that, because they want that peaceful um energy coming from you, even though on the inside you might not feel that way all the time. The energy that you give off is calming to other people, and you're very attractive because of that. You feel like home. Okay, people will probably be comfortable to you right away because you feel like home with the belonging here. And we have here High Priestess of Water. um I feel like what makes you a kind of a more peaceful person is that you either already have this within you or you're still learning this. It's because you made peace with change. Um, Something happened within your life that you just surrendered and made peace with change and made peace with, because you can sense things. It's like for most of you, you're like a natural psychic. You can sense things even before it happens. I'm getting it could be like premonition here. But the thing is, you can feel people. You can feel their energies. You know who those people that you have to trust to because you have those gut instincts. And I know this is more like your gifts and talents, but all of that together, what makes you so attractive. You're able to like open the hearts of other people. You might probably be someone who people go to for advice, or who people go to, um sometimes maybe even a stranger just start will just start to like talk about their personal problems to you. Like you have that energy of comforting energy, of feeling like home. So yeah, you can make a career out of that. I feel like I mean, this can be like a gift in a course, a gift in a course to you, because um if you don't, if you haven't learned how to balance yourself, it can drain you, and if you haven't learned to fully like set boundaries, it can drain you. So yeah, I'll get more advice for you with these people here. What makes you so attractive? um It's saying just be in that Queen of Cups energy. Um, I feel like this goes well with the High Priestess of Water here. You should learn how to be able to open your heart to help other people, because that's what will really fulfill you. And I feel like that's part of what you're meant to do here, like part of your purpose. Um, I know it might be hard, like you might have been through a lot, but because you have been through a lot, you have like this deep knowing and understanding with people. You can just sense their emotions, basically. Yeah, I just feel like you'll be able to help a lot of people. Even though I feel like for most of you, even though you might have been hurt, you might have took it personally before, um, by having an open heart. I feel like you never really you um you stopped having that open heart with for other people. So yeah, I don't know what more can I say. Um, what makes you attractive? So yeah, very emotional, very good gut instincts. Always use that to your advantage. Always trust your gut instincts. You're very intelligent. You might be good with esoterics, divination, tarot, all those kind of things. Um, you're an empath, and are drawn to you because you feel like home. And I feel like you should learn how to put your ideas into action, because you know when is the right timing. Because so I feel like you're always on time. Trust your gut instincts. So yeah, that's for the people who pick card number 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sending you love and light. Oh, pick card number 2. What makes you attractive as a person, and how you're going to be able to utilize it, your natural gifts. Okay, why you're so attractive? Oh, I have your intuition. Again, very similar to the card number 1 with the gut instincts. You have a really good intuition. Maybe you haven't learned how to properly connect to your guidance. That's why this opened like intuition. Like it's almost like you have an open third eye. So whatever the side effects of having an open third eye, that's what you're experiencing. I feel like you're very sensitive. Um, yeah, I feel like you should learn how to be able to use this intuition properly and connect to your guidance. Because I have with the Stardust, maybe you haven't discovered and you are unaware that you probably most likely are um what's the term with this? Starseed. Yeah. And I have here the premonition. It's so weird. Like it's so connected to the reading from the first card. If you already watched that and already picked that card number 1, I feel like you'll get something out of that, because I mentioned premonition on that card. I feel like you've always been that someone who are out of this world. So that what makes you so attractive. It almost feels like you're not human, and your soul is not probably like originated like as a human. If you believe in those things, maybe you do because you picked this card, and this is just a confirmation to you. Yeah, but you have that aura that that people see you like you're out of this world. Um, and what else? Solace. I feel like you're getting out of this situation where what I'm getting from this is that whether you're a man or a woman, you have this like really feminine attributes about you, almost like a motherly, gentle energy. You probably are coming out of this state of you maybe you had to be on your own to be able to balance yourself. I feel like you're coming out of that. It's almost like a hermit mode, but I feel like something happened that made you go within and made you go just be with yourself. Yeah, it might be like some sort of heartbreak or pain that you might have been through because it's a three of swords, but I feel like you're healing from that already. Whatever this is that have happened, you are so um it's I'm still thinking of that card number one because for me the six of swords is like you are meant to achieve something in this lifetime that's something bigger than yourself. And I feel like you are so attractive because um, you have this like tenacity to not give up achieving your goals. Okay, you, I mean, you might not feel inspired every day. Like, I feel like that's normal. You can't be 100% inspired every day. But the thing is, what's important is what the character that you have is that you're tenacious, you don't give up easily. You're a rebel. Um, you're a manifester. You create your reality. Um, I feel like you're probably popular. Yeah, for some of you, this might resonate like you're probably popular within your own community that you're in, or it's just that many people know you. Basically, maybe they're just so intrigued by you because you have like this out of world aura or beauty within you, and you have like naturally deep intuition that may have caused some sort of confusion. But you're healing now, and you're getting into the six of wands here. So how are you going to be able to utilize this attractiveness and use it in your advantage in your life? We have your oath. Okay, oath. I have to read this from the book, but for me this to me symbolize like loyalty and something that you've I feel like whatever you've been through, this is saying that you signed up for this and it happened for a reason. And I feel like you're probably finding out the reason why things have happened in your life. Yeah, you're meant to connect, to open up to your angels and connect to the spirits with this is the page of wands. You try new things, whatever you feel drawn to, spirituality, creating arts, music, whatever it is that feels good within your soul. That's what you the more you connect with your soul, the more you like have this magnetic like energy about you that people I feel like people naturally like look up to you with this. Like I feel like from this being submerged in your emotions, being confused and everything, I feel like you've come out of that. You've come out of like almost like the depths of your emotions, the rock bottom, and I feel like you've emerged, and that makes you stronger because you've healed, you're healing, and because of that you're able to open up to angels, open up to your guidance. Maybe you need to do that more, and that will really empower you. um Celebrate, I'm hearing celebrate. this is a time for you to celebrate now in your life. Whenever you find this reading, there's something about celebration. Look at just how these people have just their hands up, and it's just very similar with this and this. I have to read this oath card here. What is this oath card about? It's the first time that I saw this card in a reading. Let's see what this is about. Okay. Okay, keeping the promises. It's about keeping the promises. An oath is never made lightly or in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time you look at how you made your promises. Has anyone broken his or her promise to you? Let that person go. Don't hold on if someone refuses to be honorable. You don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm. To belong to me, you must keep that promise. So yeah, I feel like this is just about living in your full integrity, living in your truth, even though that might not be the norm for other people, because I feel like you might have dealt with not being true to yourself. Like, I mean, it's scary to just take your mask off. Like, it's not just you're being fake, it's just that, like, we all have been through that, we all do that. But it's just that what's important now is, even though you might have all your life you might have felt out of place, is because you're so unique. You never really meant to um you never meant to fit in, and you never, because you meant to stand out. That's what I'm getting with these people here. So yeah, very beautiful, like one of a kind people. That's what you are. I don't feel like getting more card from this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know how this for the resonates. People who pick card number 3, what makes you, why are you so attractive, and what can you do to utilize that and use it in your advantage in your life? So what do we have here? We have your possessions, belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. And dreams, symbols, guidance, messages, and signs. Maybe you're a dreamer. This could have something to do with cycles too. Maybe your dreams are very symbolic. You see like the future with through your dreams too. I will not be surprised if like you've dreamt of something and it came true. And we have your fairy lovers. What I'm getting here is like what makes you so attractive is you're like the angel of romance. If you imagine Venus with all the beauty, and all those loving energy, beauty, elegance, that's what you are. So yeah, I'm still confused with this possession. Like, why possession? But then I'll see. We'll look at the card. Four of Cups, the Empress. Yeah, you have the Empress energy. The Hermit in reverse. Why there's so many cards in this one? And Eight of Wands. I feel like what makes you so attractive is your individualism. You're not afraid to be on your own. You're comfortable being on your own, and not many people can do that. But there's this sense of wanting to belong, sense of looking for home, sense of finding comfort. You have like people might have feel intimidated by you because you're just so okay with being on your own and being like single. If that makes sense. It's not that you don't want to be in a relationship, it's just that you're you're okay on your own. And yeah, I feel like you have like this sense, what makes you so attractive, you have like this sense of personal power. um I want to clarify this possessions card. What is this possessions card about? Even though there's a lot of cards here already. Oh, Seven of Swords in reverse. Hmm. Some sort of like conflict. Hmm. I feel like you're a very giving person. Maybe your love language is that you're very into gift giving. Maybe you gave and gave so much. I feel like you're the kind of person that is very attractive. You might probably have a lot of suitors too. That's what I'm getting. Most likely if you're a woman. But then if you're a man, then obviously a lot of women are after you. Yeah. But I feel like you're not it's not that you're not trusting, but it feels like you save this for someone that you actually um wow. I just realized it is 777. For me, it's like you can search that number, whatever that means to you. But for me, that's like divine, and like that is spirit. That is about connecting, being like connected to guidance and connected to your guides and connected to spirit, especially to God. With this 777 here, connected to spirit. I feel like you probably live in two different worlds. Like you live here in the physical, but at the same time you probably are aware of like spirit, like the 5D. Yeah, you probably like travel to that, probably through your dreams astrally. You might be aware of this or not, but yeah, I feel like you live two lives. However that resonate to you, take whatever resonates. I'm getting a lot of messages with this. um I feel like you value yourself. And that's what makes you attractive. You just don't give yourself easily. Maybe you've done that before, and you've learned from that. But you have gained your personal power here. Okay? You're like the type of person that, like, if I always speak from a perspective of a woman, but this could be a man too, like a wife material, husband material type of person. But you're very nurturing. You're not afraid to be on your own. You're very individual. And you have this really Venusian attractiveness within you. Can you utilize this attractiveness? We have with this Two of Wands, healing sexual energy. Maybe it's something about a trauma within the past, something about sexuality, or it could just be about making choices. Okay, maybe you're always like indecision, but for me, this is someone who just lives their life in into living in two different worlds. I really get that with this reading, and it's a spiritual card because of the two here. But I feel like you just need to balance yourself and be able to make a decision, because you know that whatever you do, whatever you put your heart into, it will manifest. It's just for you actually making the decision. And I just realized that the camera is really blurry with this one. Yeah, now you can see it with its Two of Wands here. What else? The Chariot. Yeah, once you able to just make the decision with this Two of Wands here, you can now move forward. What you feel stuck because you can make a decision, and yeah, I feel like it's probably because you always see things from different perspective, from two perspectives. So what else? Cycles. It's funny how this like is similar colors with this card here. For me, cycles here, I'm getting like this is about surrendering. Maybe it's surrendering to spirit, surrendering to the changes that's happening in your life. Yeah, and it has something to do with making a decision too, with these Two of Wands here. Let's see what this cycle means from this book. I don't want to read it from the book. You're ready to start something new. It's just that you got to make a decision. Okay. What goes around comes around. That is the message of the symbol cycles. Okay. Whatever you're planning to do or to reveal by asking your question will be revisited in other circumstances. Be clear about your action. You will surely meet this experience again. Remember, what goes around comes around. Until you learn your lesson, I feel like you'll be able to feel to for this cycle to have whatever this experience whatever this experience is that you're currently experiencing right now. It's like a cycle. If you haven't learned your lesson, it will come back at another form. Like the moon that revolves around the planet, the energy that you express in your next action will orbit around you. Make sure it's a good one. That's why there's like something about make the right decision. But I feel like through your dreams, you're gonna be able to get the right guidance for you to be able to make the decision. The thing is, your guides, They can make the decision for you. It's your life. Okay, so you make the decision. Okay. But yeah, you're very attractive. You're a very attractive person. Very beautiful. Right? I hope that resonated. Let me know how it resonated, and thank you so much for watching. Card number 4. What makes you so attractive? So I have your faith, miracles, spirituality, family. You love your family. These cards, all of these cards have this word of belonging. So, pleasure, insight. And this awareness keeps on this same word, this third eye cards keeps on coming up. The Hierophant, Story Keeper. Okay. These are like what makes you so attractive is because you have like a mature approach in life. You probably are someone who have a lot of responsibilities that you already have like within your own family. Sometimes you probably feel like you're losing faith because you just want the best for the people that you care for. You most probably have a life path 6. Is you're someone that is meant to be like with all these hardships, with all the struggles, this have are preparing you for this. I feel like some of your life, some form of your life mission is something to do with being like a spiritual teacher of some sort, or a writer of something. Like you, this could be about you writing your own life and inspiring other people, but it's about you have a lot of wisdom, and that makes you so attractive. Very mature, um very intelligent, you know. You have like a beautiful mind because you have a strong insight. I feel like for these people you have like clairvoyance, which means that you see things, you have clear seeing. You can research more about that, but it's basically how I understand it. You have a clear seeing because some people just sense things, some people clairaudient like me. I just hear things, but for you, you actually see. You can like you can probably like see the future with this kind of gift. But it's about maybe probably seeing colors, seeing auras, but you have just this like so much wisdom within you. I feel like you need to allow yourself to have more pleasure and more enjoyment. Yeah, because you know you have got a lot of responsibilities, especially to your family, because it matters to you. I feel like you should allow yourself to have like more of like a playfulness. Yeah, ignorant innocence or ignorance. The Fool. Teacher of Cups. To me, this is a page of cups exploring the inner landscape and how you can utilize this attractiveness. Strength card. Yeah, true. You've been through a lot. For you to be able to heal from this, I feel like you need to take more risks. Because I have here the Page of Cups and it's in reverse. This card, how it's being depicted in this card, it's about teacher. So maybe, yeah. Um, for some reason, I'm getting you could be a natural like counselor, You might be interested in psychology, like an advisor of some sort. Um, I feel like you have to be able to go deep within yourself to understand yourself better for you to be able to heal, because you will help a lot of people. And I feel like you need to take more risks and try new things with the full card here, especially with the full card here. Okay. Um but you have this, what makes you attractive to is because you have this sense of naivety about you. But at the same time you're like deep. You're deep but you're naive. Like, how do you combine that? It's like when people look through your eyes, you have like this deepness about you. You just don't answer. You rarely ever answer a question um on a surface level. You're very deep. Um yeah, and you have this strength. So I'll read that strength card more. For me, strength is about healing. It reminds me of the strength card. So yeah, sometimes life will present you with challenges that you think are too difficult to endure. And yes, it will be challenging, but it will be worth it. You will gain a lot of wisdom from this. Sometimes, sorry, sometimes these challenges can make you like lose hope or lose faith. But I feel like you need to be able to start believing in miracles again. Because whatever you do, you will be fine. Because I feel like your spirit is on your side. Does it seem as if nothing goes your way and that everyone else appears to be having a good time? Be strong, my dear. Drawing this symbol means that no matter what is happening in your life, you have the strength to endure all experiences. Like an ancient oak whose trunk cannot be uprooted by the mightiest storm, you will know a strength that comes from within. See, that's why you're guided to explore within. Go within and explore your inner landscape to understand yourself better, and you will find this inner strength within you. See, you're like an ancient oak here, like you're very mature and very deep kind of person. This is just this card, this book here, it's just confirming everything. Okay. You will win this game of life. You have the strength to face any situation now. You've got this, okay? You're very attractive, very deep. Um, yeah, but you have this naivety within you, like this contrast. You may be a really good writer too. You meant to inspire other people. So go for it with this card here. Thank you so much for watching and sending your love and light. I hope this resonated. Let me know how it resonated with you in the comments down below. And yeah, sending you